Welcome to the Japan Game Junk podcast. I'm so happy and thankful that you're here. And welcome back to Japan Game Junk. Today talking a bit about a hard-off store visited on the 29th of June 2025. This is the hard-off store. This is Kami Aoki. It's up and blue. Okay. Well, whatever. It's in Kawaguchi City, and it's the up blue store. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't even look at the last character. Kami Aoki. Up blue Keats Tree. Kami Aoki store. Maybe Aoki. Oh well, Kawaguchi City. On this day, many things were found, including PlayStation 5s. The original version. This is the, no box or instructions or whatever, no download codes, but 45,000 yen. Kind of a cheaper PS5 these days for the original version. They had the Mini X68000Z. So this is a very popular computer from back in the day. I believe it was from, it was Sharp. Wasn't NEC, I think. But yeah, it was just a standard computer. But this is the baby version, the mini console kind of thing, which has tons of games inside to play. But this thing was super popular, and it was sold for 87,000 yen, new. I believe it is also a computer as well. It can actually work as one of these old computers, in addition to being like a game box. But anyway, 66,000 yen is expensive for a novelty. This game, though, did have cheap Neo Geo CD games. 500 yen for Samurai Spirits 2, 300 yen for King of Fighters 95, including the Obi strip. That's incredibly cheap. Snatcher for Saturn, also very cheap, 1,000 yen. They had two game chairs. One was very, very nice at 22,000 yen. And one was kind of dirty and used a lot for 9,900 yen. Both were the type that you just put on the floor. They're not risen, as many people in Japan play, on low-level things, especially in apartment buildings. Judge Eyes Remastered for PS5 was just 1,000 yen. Complete. Battle Ace, a rare Super Graphics game for the PC Engine. Super Graphics. If you listen to my last episode, you might have heard me talk about finding a Super Graphics system for sale. Here's one of the games, Battle Ace for 4,400 yen. Afterburner for the PC Engine, 6,600 yen though, more expensive. Blood Gear for the PC Engine CD, 5,500 yen, right in the middle of those two. And yeah, so Super Mario Land. This is the original, Super Mario Land for Game Boy. It looks very nice. It looks like it's in great condition. Cartridge only, 5,000 yen. Same price for Metroid Fusion for Game Boy Advance right beside it. Pricey. There were two of those for that price. And also for the same price, Metroid 2 for the Game Boy. This one includes the plastic Game Boy case and the manual, again for 5,000 yen. They had a Sega Nomad that was the system only. However, unfortunately, the batteries do not work. The battery compartment was rusted out. And the screen as well also has a crack in it. But if you don't mind a crack in the screen and you want to play it with the AC adapter, you can get yourself a Sega Nomad for 15,000 yen. I guarantee you'll not find one cheaper than that in Japan. For 20,000 yen, they had two sets of original Mega Drive with Mega CD attached. So here's where I give some advice for hard off. They had two of these. One of them was just the system only, marked as untested. Another one, which was the same price, was marked as not working. The Mega CD system does not work, but it includes all of the cables and AC adapters needed to play. So the thing is, they could have used those to test the one that they mark as untested, because if it works, they could charge much more money. But they know it doesn't work, so they just mark as untested, because that sounds better than does not work. So whenever you're in a hard-off store, and they have something that is not incredibly rare, and they say that it's untested, like, oh, we don't have software, or we don't have the power cable or whatever, there's a good chance they tested it and it does not work. So be careful with trusting hard off with untested things in the junk section. Also in the junk section for 10,000 yen, the Neo Geo CD system only, and here it says, again, untested. But I said before how they had the used Neo Geo CD games. They're for sale. They could have tested this out, no problem. At the very least, they could have... oh, well, if they don't have the power adapter, it's kind of proprietary. I can see that being the case. They had some Switches, now with the Switch 2 being out. The original Switch is getting cheap. So the original Switch here, they had for 13,900 yen, although it says heavily used with some scratches on the body. Or a nicer looking one for 18,600 yen. Or the OLED version for 24,900 yen, all much cheaper than they were being sold when the Switch 2 came out, before that came out. They did have the... wait, no, I'm sorry. That was it. I was about to move on to a different store. No, that's it for this store. So, thanks so much for listening. That was, again, the beautiful hard-off store, the Kami Aoki store in Kawaguchi City. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for listening again. Goodbye to you.